Breakfast.
And joining me now in the Kiwi studio is Scott from Motocade. G'day to you, Scott.
Morning.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, good. Now, it's been a pretty good year for you guys, isn't it? You had released a new single that I went to fill up the old scooter the other day. Heard it at the at the petrol station. So that's got to be a good year. You're getting music played at the petrol station.
Definitely.
It's got to be good.
Yeah, definitely. It's it's a good sign when you're on the petrol station or you're getting played at halftime during the rugby. That's when you know you've made it.
Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Halftime at the rugby. Good times. Yeah. And a new EP has just been released.
Yeah, we've just released a kind of a limited edition EP around the Holy Moly single, and that's pretty much we're just kind of releasing, selling that at shows, and I think there's a few you can get it at a few sort of record stores around town.
Yeah. It's been I wouldn't say an easy road for Motorcade, has it? I mean, it's a given here at Kiwi. We love the music, and it's always great tunes, really good pop songs. But there's just been this why couldn't you smack through some kind of barrier? I mean, everyone should be humming along to Motorcade. Yeah,
totally. It's I think it's just a bit of a challenge for a band which has a sound like us, just with the way I guess the landscape of New Zealand radio. I guess the different genres that most radio stations attach themselves to.
But even in an indie way, breaking through and finding the right networks overseas and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it is a bit of a challenge. I mean, next year things are going to change quite a bit as well, because Eden's moving to Australia, and he'll be based in Melbourne, and we'll be pretty much sort of trying to, I guess, put a lot more effort into that side of things, touring Australia and working songs on Australian radio and that kind of side of things.
Because there's one way of looking at it, that you've now got this back catalogue of great songs, that are already recorded, that are just ready to be sprung on new audiences.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, in some ways it's good to spend a bit of time in your own backyard, kind of perfecting a live show and just working on your sound and that kind of side of things is great. Is
it through having the musical side really down pat, but not quite having the business side of it sorted?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, probably in the early stages that was more of a battle, but these days we're pretty sorted in terms of having good management and good PR and that kind of side of things, promotions. So over the last sort of year, things have fallen into place a lot more in terms of that side of things. And and initially that when you're having to do all that stuff yourself, it is more of a challenge. But thankfully now a lot of that's a lot more sorted, which has been great, and we've kind of seen the results of that, which has been awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So the video for Holy Moly has been out a wee while now.
Yeah.
And as you say, the EP now available for people to get a hold of. What else is on the EP?
Holy Moly, and then a couple of another track, We Belong to Summer, which will be on the album, and then another couple of sort of older tracks that we recorded when we did the Tightrope Highway sessions, but they didn't quite make it to the album, so they have a new life. Yeah.
And you're deciding to go out on the road now. Why now? Why just for Christmas?
Just to get out there and road. I guess kind of we've had been sitting on this I guess stockpile of new songs, so we're kind of keen to get out there and sort of road test them a little bit. So that's part of it, and just kind of get a couple. I guess got to sort of celebrate the release of the EP, and also just play a couple of shows prior to sort of Jan Feb, which is often quite a busy time, shows around the country and that kind of sort of things.
Yeah. So so when's Eden going to Melbourne?
He will be stationed in Melbourne from about March next year.
Okay.
Is the plan of attack.
So a lot to be done, I guess, before then.
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, most of the album is already done, and we're just finishing the video for Big Empty at the moment,
which is the next single.
Yes, yep. So that's just gone out now, and the video for that should be ready shortly.
And funding for that as well.
Yeah.
NZ On Air support.
Yeah, we love NZ On Air. They're very they've been very supportive through the years, which is great. Makes life a lot easier. Yeah, definitely.
To get these videos and get these singles out and get it pushed to radio as well.
Exactly. Yeah. It's awesome.
And so when can we expect the new album?
The plan for the album is to release in March next year.
Yeah.
That's the aim at this stage.
Okay. and then I guess a bit of a tour around New Zealand along with that, and then Australia.
Yeah, definitely. We will definitely probably tour the album maybe sort of around June, July next year. I think that would probably be the plan. And then a lot of the focus also be in Australia, trying to push things there.
And the gigs you're doing this week are with Computers Want Me Dead.
Yes, yeah, great band. We love those guys.
Yeah, so they'll be playing before you guys. Or after you guys? How's that going to work? Because
to be honest, I don't really know. But it's it's like a.
Well, they played the Kiwi Christmas party on Friday.
Oh yeah.
And they were well up for it immediately.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
they're good boys. Yeah. I should know the answer to that question, but I don't.
Because one of you is going to have to lead into the other. Do you ever think about that with support bands, or the band that's playing after you or the band that plays before you, whether you follow on with the same vibe or create the vibe for the next band?
I don't know. It's kind of, to be honest, I don't really think too much about that. But
I guess I always think in terms of radio or DJ sets where you want the next thing
continuity. I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think those guys are a bit more heavy on the beats than us. So maybe we can drop a couple of dodgy Motorcade remixes to start things
I'd
off.
like to see that.
Yeah.
Some banging four on the floor.
Exactly. Yeah. Totally. Massive breakdowns. Awesome.
Okay. So this Friday at in Auckland at
Bacco Room.
Yeah, and then Wellington
at San Fran Bathhouse.
Are you checking into the South Island at any point?
No, we did play a couple of shows down in Christchurch quite recently.
Okay, they've had their fill.
They have, yeah.
Don't be greedy, Christchurch.
Exactly, yeah, no.
Can't have too much motorcades.
Yeah, totally.
Nice one. All right. Well, tickets on the door, I suppose. Generally, yeah, easy as. Scott,
awesome.
Thanks for coming in, telling us about what Motorcade's been up to. I'm going to play the new track, The Big Empty. Yeah, we'll see you soon.
All right,
Have a great summer.
Merry Christmas.